Thoughts of aggression tend to take me back to school days. Intellect, nah, socialize the new craze. Cause the extrovert is sex and flirting, glamorous lives. But my test is perfect, yes a virgin, damn I just cried. I'd be lying to say I'm not bitter, but how could I give up? Before I'm played like the fool, this whole school will get lit up. Quietly I walk the halls, eyeballs watching dodge them all. Headphones ringing in my ears, emotions tend to rise and fall. Why can't I be like them, big groups with conversation? The truth is that I'm not them, I ponder unabated. I didn't understand my introversion was responsible for why a simple task like talking to a person was an obstacle. Labeled late bloomer, not a florist, a farmer. But I'd love to see you spring a fucking life with no water. While the sun is beating down on you 100 degrees. Born alone, die alone, take it however you please.
Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, man.
Isolated in my mind, it so became reality. It's rare that I would ever find a person that would challenge me to break my shell and interact, relate to other people. I'm stuck inside a mind that's about to break cause it's so feeble. I feel like they don't care cause they don't try to talk to me. So I don't try to talk to them, but it obviously is the vibe that I give off. Cause there's headphones in my ears and I'm always looking down to eye contact with peers. My skin, it feels terrible, I want somebody else's. So I'm falling for the image, gangster rapper sell kids. Baggy clothes a couple sizes too big, a fitted cap with a microphone on the front of it, I'm into that. Or red bandana print, I would fake like I'm my blood. One of the only brown kids, I must be a thug. Surrounded by white skin, so there's no hood inside. Knew I was a poser, didn't feel good inside.
Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, man.
Quiet as a mime until somebody makes me comfortable to open up my mind. The experience is wonderful. Unfortunate that only teachers with degrees could reach us. Introverted kids, cause my peers under the bleachers. Making out and smoking weed, whatever was the vice. Getting drunk and doing drugs on California nights. But now it's like in life, I'm not too far ahead. I'm working retail, you go to Cuesta instead. But I got a plan of attack, my life is on track. Make a career out of rap, writing songs back to back. Ask a student what their plans are, a junior in college. Most don't have a clue, not to be rude to the scholars, but they know they want dollars. Be professional and pay, but you're accumulating knowledge for the rest of your days. We could both be rich, you in pocket, me and mine in spirit. Your voice inside is saying quit, mine's reciting lyrics.
Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, it ain't their job, a kid. Go ahead, do a kid off yourself, yeah. Don't nobody give a fuck, man.
Why do I keep going back? It's like I'm losing vision. I was focused on my mission, now I'm lost and feeling distant. I know I dug myself into a hole, but I swear I thought I got myself out. Got a breath of fresh air, but now it's like the feeling, man, it's pulling me back. You ain't shit, you never be shit, now roll up the sack. Lighter gets to sparking, now I'm disheartened. Put the pencil down, man, it's not worth it to start it. But why am I not good enough? Hip-hop community, if I sold drugs and bone sluts, would I gain immunity? Tell me if I follow fashion trends or if I flash some ends. Could I get the message in these heads that are rather dense? Instead I'll carry the burden that is heavy on my heart. I was ignorant to think I was ready from the start. I had to build this character, but first I tore it down. I had no idea what was in store, but I found build this character, but first I tore it down. No idea what was in store, but I found. Had to build this character, but first I tore it down. No idea what was in store, but I found. Had to build this character, but first I tore it down. No idea what was in store, but I found. now I'm feeling better. Depressed again, never. The problem is now I can't think of nothing clever. The pain used to take my mind over the top. My problem back then, I didn't know when to stop. I would always act evil and say I would stab people. A body, mind is flesh and blood, what does that equal? It was super vivid when I drained all of their liquid. Tried to drink and spat it out cause it wasn't insipid. That was back then, it wasn't a rap trend. If you look inside my brain, that was what was happening. I wasn't much for lyrics that would only crush your spirits. I cringe every time a song came up and I would hear it. The lack of dedication, I was reading off the page. My heart wouldn't remember or believe in the rage. So I stopped rapping, started asking questions and concluded my life is in my hands now, the only way to do it. Stopped rapping, started asking questions and concluded my life is in my hands now, the only way to do it. Stopped rapping, started asking questions and concluded my life is in my hands now, the only way to do it. Stopped rapping, started asking questions and concluded my life is in my hands now, the only way to do it. Sometimes I try to figure out what is wrong with me. Like I could diagnose myself, make it all history. Cause even sitting down trying to write this thing out, I feel insecure what my mind's thinking about. Like maybe I should just cool out on this beat. I don't need to get introspective or too deep, but sometimes I just got so much shit on my chest. And all this day-to-day penny pinching got me feeling stressed. I channel my anger through my raps, I'm dependent, so I gotta write something. It's been a minute since I've been it. I can't shake the feeling, I'm destined for greatness, but stuck on level 1, the same place as the fake is. I haven't the faintest idea how to build relationships, and so empty I feel. But no Dr. Phil, I don't need no prescription. Just promise me you focus on the words and just listen. But this disposition I have about life has to be unhealthy, cause I act out of fright. Like if I let somebody close to me that notice me, they leave me stretched out emotionally like some hosiery. So now I'm in a pickle with my raps, and that's a fact. I want the world to love me and I wanna love them back. But no, I can't relate, nor can I concentrate when people in my presence and they're trying to conversate. I try to talk to people and I quickly realize that I don't really care about none of their lives. Like whose cousin's wetting, Peru was the setting, the sun was just setting, my coma just set in. It's just my boredom, thoughts are distorted. Girls, I don't court them, cause I can't afford them. Not financially, I mean substantially. I'm asking about your dreams, baby girl, won't you answer me? I ain't got time for this, steady on my grind, and it's a million things I'd rather do than going out to find a bitch. Every great man needs a woman behind him, like every fake rapper needs a label to sign them. And I'm just trying to find my own way through this life, start up my career, and I ain't looking for a wife. I ain't trying to have kids until I accomplish what I need, or else I'll be the victim of my conscience. It's not fair to me to give up on my dreams, and it's not fair to my seed if I can't give them things that they need. Diapers, bottles, a blankie, I'm trying to be responsible, I thought that you would thank me. Still my time is short, my umbilical cord is about to be snipped off from this simple world. So I have to buckle down or I am in trouble now. Didn't go to college so I can't just go another route. Mine is overwhelmed with doubt, now I have to think about all my past decisions and my confidence is shrinking now. Man, I can't believe how many days I done slaved away at this trade, still nothing pays. Friends are making progress, advancing through life. Live by doing what I love, I can't do this right. Money's in the red, I already spent thousands, but when I listen to the songs I made, I feel proud and remind myself just how far that I've come. Keeping in mind that I'm also not done. Reach for the moon and I shoot for the sun. Please keep in mind that I'm also not done. Look who's that? Passing robles, Bearcat, he's running real wild. Leader of the pack and he never feels proud. So one day the crown fell, his knee gave out on him. Went to see the doctor, can you believe he even doubted him? Knee brace, hit the track again. It's hard to train through the pain, so he's getting fat, but then he had enough. Knew it would be tough, but he trains to run in Rio just to prove he's got the stuff. And it's on the Tokyo 2020 vision. I'll be standing with a camera, one half of provision. Back to present time to talk about this friend of mine. If you wanna start the train, you don't have to spend a dime. He'll motivate you, picking up your pace. Started training Harold, now he's taking second place. Look at the legacy he's leaving behind. His little cousin Alan trained to take the baton. And even Pepe knows he didn't run as good a time as Alan did when he was at the tender age of 9. But now he's got his sights set on the LA Marathon. He may not win, but guarantee that he will slay LeBron. Got hit by a car, a couple scrapes, barely feels him. Instead of rum and coke, he brings hope to these children. Stay in school, chase your dreams, don't let nobody kill them. Win Olympic gold and dedicate to Greg Williams. 5 rings on his forearm, this kid must be fast. He's got a tattoo with Sonic, plus I think he's got the flash. Only 5'6", still beating the tallest. Tattoo to match his name, Speedy Gonzalez. Peak shorts, just broke all the V-course records by 11 seconds, but I guess he needs more. Ran past the sponsored section, could've made a lot of cash. Ran inside a Taco Bell and ordered him a Baja Blast. Everything I see around me slowly turns to evil. Apathy, indifference are the downfall of good people. Walk down the streets and the freshly wet concrete. The scene I find my sanity, the smell of it is sweet. It reminds me of the summer nights as innocent kids. Weren't no woes and no worry, lived in ignorant bliss. So I'm trying to reenact it, stick my hand out and I'll grab it. But it seems like the world won't stop until my dreams are captured. When it comes to power, the corporate giants want your slice. If you owe them money like the mob, they'll haunt your life. That's why I go to parks and forests just to breathe the air. The oxygen is fresh and politics are never there. I like to sit alone and let my senses overload. Freestyle to myself, I develop slower flows. And in this moment I just know that I was made to be a king. But live amongst the peasants festin', but it ain't what it seems. You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning all across the galaxy,
like the stars in outer space. You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning all across the galaxy,
like the stars in outer space.
If you're checking for me, check the story, man, you're out of luck. Cause I'm the type to keep it moving even when I'm feeling stuck. That don't mean I'm running, and you know that I don't ever hide. But I'm feeling Kendrick cause these bitches killing all my vibes. What's a girl to do when she's going in a world that's so scared of the truth? Who's gonna show me? Gotta make a living, so we're giving up our dreams. It's the land of the free, but now that ain't what it seems. So I gotta give it all I got, give it one shot before I turn old. Then my soul began to rot in the same soil where these soldiers fighting over oil. Other countries look at us like damn, they must be spoiled. In the big scheme of things, nah, it ain't about them pinky rings, cars, clothes and things, all the income that you bring. It's about reconstructing methods served up on your plate. Turn it into something great and be creators of our fate.
You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning all across the galaxy,
like the stars in outer space. You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning all across the galaxy,
like the stars in outer space.
I'm just free falling, free flowing, damn I'm feeling free like the stars in outer space. I just chill above the scene. Occasionally visit Earth so wishes can't come true. Disappear for half the day and then I come back renewed.
Rapping till I'm blue, in the face I need to breathe. Not the type to fold a few tricks up in my sleeve. I can see the big picture like a bird's eye view. So I paint eternal murals with these words I choose.
And we search for the truth, so we deal with the lies. If you're asking how I feel, well I'ma say what's on my mind. Future plans and past events and how I ain't the same. Money, love and death, man I drive myself insane. If I can't control these thoughts, then they're gonna control me. So I hold it all together and live it out in my dreams.
But if I never wait, make it clear that I accept my fate. I live life like a lucid dream and now I choose to fade away, fade away. You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning all across the galaxy,
like the stars in outer space. You know we always bring the rhythm, never overdose, but we keep your head spinning.
And we're spinning